What's up, wrestling fans? Welcome to episode 148 of Smack Talk, coming to you from smarkoutmoment.com. I'm your host, as always, Tony Mango, and with me on the mic this evening, we have the usual suspects here, Drew White.
I am the usual co-host.
You can always hear your smile when you're saying that. Every time, I swear to God.
Keep saying it, it might happen.
Right? You heard him already, Steven Wago.
No, you didn't. That was Sean.
Was? Well, then we also have Sean Walker.
Drew, someday somebody will make a man out of you.
Oh, that was Mike Payton right there. We're doing this all over again for the past couple of weeks. Peyton might be popping up a little bit later on. Miguel Leon might be popping up a little bit later on. We've got our four of us going on here, and we're just going to get started with everything. But before we do part one, which is the Ask Him, we have to break down a little bit of what's going to happen later on in this episode. Number two is going to be the hot tags as usual. Part three, we're going to take a little bit of a rest hold. Part four, we are going to do the mailbag questions that you guys had sent in to us the past month. Part 5 is going to be a new segment, Tap Out, where we discuss whether or not the European Championship sucks. Spoiler alert, I say it does.
Spoiler alert, it doesn't.
So we'll see who ends up making the more convincing argument there. And we're going to end this off in Part 6 with the Fantasy League trades and updates and anything else that's going on with that. Rounding us back to Part 1 here, this is the Ask Him. And for the wrestling trivia question of last week, it was a pretty easy one. I asked you guys with everything going on with Batista and Guardians of the Galaxy and The Rock and all of his movies and Shazam and whatever. What wrestler played Super Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze? Answer was Kevin Nash. And the question to the audience was who played Captain Insano in The Waterboy? Answer was The Big Show, Paul White. Who got it right? Everybody. Rose the Show, Watchman King 67, Habit Man, and Moro Supremo. So nice job, everybody. It was a pretty easy one. I'll give you that. Especially for a Tony Mango one where I'm usually picking out a bunch of random bullshit and making it as hard as possible, like the Undertaker versus the Undertaker thing. But what the hell, right? So the question to the panel for this week, we're going to keep this European Championship themed since that's our main event for this evening. Who held the European title the longest?
The British Bulldog.
I
Ding
did.
ding. British Bulldog, 253 days. He was the first champion, and he was the best champion as far as I'm concerned. So, the question to the audience out there, opposite. Who held the European Championship the shortest? And I'll give you a little bit of a hint here.
I know who.
Not
I
somebody
can
who
guess
I'm the
this one.
biggest fan of.
Ooh, is it Alberto Del Gallo?
Tom Gayo. The fuck, Drew?
Hint, it's not me.
I like you, Drew. If you were on here, I wouldn't have said that.
Oh, oh, oh,
Sport.
oh, oh. It's just pal.
All right, guys. So if you think you know the answer to that, or you want to just take a flat out guess, leave a comment below on the YouTube channel or send a tweet at SmarkOutMoment with the hashtag AskHim. And on the next episode, we'll tell you who got it right, who got it wrong, and blah, blah, blah. You guys know the score by now. So you also know what's coming up next in part 2. It's going to be the hot tags of the week, so stay tuned as SmackDown, or not SmackDown, as Smack Talk rolls on. I'm pulling a Michael Cole here.